Hello, everybody, and welcome to Faewood Grove Weekend Update for May 5th, 2024. We've got a lot going on, and it's good to see you. I'm enjoying these weekly updates. We have a lot that goes on, and it's just kind of nice to share it with everybody. So, um, hopefully, this is streaming through to the Facebook uh, to the Faewood Grove group. Um, because they changed how this all works. Yay for thank you and the thumbs up. I appreciate that. It's good to see you. I'm going to go ahead and tap myself here into the corner. My name is Morgan Horman. If you don't know me, I run Faewood Grove, and this is what's going on at Faewood Grove. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to start out with what got done this week. So let's go ahead and take a little bit of look at the happenings for the week. And we're going to do, so we've got the blackberries are flowering, and it's really nice. They are everywhere, as you'll see in the video tour that I show later. They're just everywhere. I'm gonna need help eating these blackberries. There's all kinds of flowers popping up. Oh, our friend. So baby's got back, and I'm pretty sure that baby's got babies. Due to this amazing little shelf there in the back end of her, that little hump, that's what indicates that she's a female and more than likely has eggs, which would be really, really cool. We've got 4 boxes that roam that territory through the hill right there. This is out by Hearn's Hedge. And we've got 4 boxes that kind of take up the top of the hill. And 3 are on the north side of the land. And this is at the very back by Hearn's Hedge, like I said. And so I'm really glad to see her. She definitely was displeased with me and the loud ass mower that I was on, I will definitely say. Today I was able to get the drum shelter set up for out at Eris. These are the solar lights for it, so that's kind of cool. We'll have a nice bright area underneath there. Before last year, we just didn't really. I tried, and I really didn't have enough lights under there, and I'm working on changing that for this year. We're going to use this drum shelter a little bit differently. It's probably going to become a stage for part of Gaia. And so we're looking at making sure we've got plenty of light, and so that there's accessibility, and I think it's going to work really well as a stage, and we just got to have to set it up right. So this is another view, making sure we've got enough light in the center, because that's one of the problems we run into. Got the solar panels up and going. Everything's looking good. So back here, this is the Green Man Grove that we've seeded for deer food. You'll see this in the video also. This is growing in amazingly. All of this green back here, past that big tree in the foreground, all of that is stuff that we put in, and we have grown over the last few weeks. It's an annual, so we get to see how it works, and it's spread really nice. And you'll see that during the video tour. This is the main ad. As you can see, there are light bulbs lit during the day that you can see all through there. I got the electrical line run, and so all of that is up. And here, shortly after dark, I'll be able to take a screenshot of the camera that's in the main ad, and we'll be able to see how it looks all lit up. I don't have the extra solar lights on, I don't think, but we'll find out when we look, won't we? So this is what Eris looks like right now. The grass is growing in really well. The grass is growing in really well in the Agora. I actually have done some work and gotten things set up so that I have a hose long enough to reach out to the intersection. So I'm working on getting a little bit farther so we can get closer to Eris to match up with our water tub. Water tank there. We're working on doing some stuff to account for the fact that we're really going to need to enjoy water as much as we can this summer. It's going to be kind of hot. We're looking at record hot again, and the weather patterns are all playing out like it's going to be miserable. But if we've got water and we can hang out in a tub, we're working on just how far out we can move the pool so we can fill it, so we can enjoy it. We're working on covering it so we're not dealing with the bugs while we're in the pool, because the pool would kind of draw bugs and we don't want to do that. We're working on doing this right. So I'll give you updates as we figure this out. Don't worry. I think I've got some really good ideas, but I've got, like I said, a hose that I can now pull out to the Agora. I can water stuff. I can water the grass underneath so we can make sure that it's growing, and it's growing in really, really well. All the grass, all the flowers that have been planted are really springing up amazingly. And it's really, really cool to see. So this is the path of the first portion of the video tour that we're going to look at in a little bit. I'll come back to this. I'll come back to that here in a bit before we start the tour and explain, because the tour actually ended up getting done in a couple different parts because I screwed up because there wasn't enough room on my phone. And it died on me and wouldn't record, and I did a lot of extra walking. So I had a very busy day. It's been a lot of fun. I've spent a lot of good time out in the woods, and it's been amazing for me. So I'm happy. Let's see. So sinks. We're going to have hand washing stations to go along with our porta potties. So we've been getting all that in, just letting folks know. We've got that as an update. We're going to be taking them out of the boxes next weekend, putting everything together. We're going to have a couple of dish sinks. Please make sure you bring nature-friendly stuff. If you're going to use that, be very careful about the way we do stuff. We're going to be working on making sure that that wastewater goes into what gets taken out by the portalette guy, so that it's all self-contained and it just goes to the landfill and it's dealt that way. But we still want to make sure we keep those sinks that we're going to have to make sure that we can be hygienic while camping, which will be nice. And so that we can keep clean and be able to keep those fresh and keep those as hygienic and sanitary as we possibly can while we're taking care of everybody. Funny story. All of the portalettes have blackberries growing near them. It's kind of cool. They've got wildflowers growing near them, and it's just really nice. And I think that nature is going to make sure that it smells nice by there for us. So at least I'm hoping. So that's what's going on with sinks. Gaia is coming up on the 17th to the 19th. There's lots going on. We've got drumming, we've got performers, we've got Mavenstone, we've got Mariah Dawn Shepherd and the Covert Dragon. We've got other dancers. We've got folks that are going to be doing other things. We've got a dance troupe coming out on Friday night. We've got ritual on Friday. We're doing some work in the Gaia shrine. The tour after this is focused on the shrines, actually. So we're hitting all of them so everybody can see where they are. There's just a lot going on, and Gaia is going to be an amazing event. And there's just so much. We've got a food vendor that's already got their menu posted in the group or in the event. So check that out. There's lots of stuff going on. Sharon's posting a lot of stuff in the event. Please check it out. See what's going on. Get involved. We need a little extra help. We need some folks to help with registration. We need some folks to help with some other stuff. Not a lot of time, couple hours. It will get you actually some compensation. So let us compensate you for your time and help make the event amazing. We need volunteers for security, for first aid, for registration. We're doing good on fire tenders, but we could always probably use more. And we're also looking for more performers. If you're interested in performing, if you'd like to be a part of Gaia and present, let us know. We've still got room. We can move stuff around. There's always room to add more presenters. And if you just come on out and have fun, bring a drum, bring some percussion stuff. Be ready to enjoy and meet some new folks, talk to people, have the ability to enjoy a fire, watch some amazing entertainment, and really enjoy being outside and relaxing, and do that with us. I'm running dry now. So, but absolutely come to Gaia. It's going to be an amazing event. I'm going to be relaxing as much as I can during it. I'll be honest. I'm looking forward to it. And Sharon is doing an amazing job organizing the event, and I'm really, really excited. So, if you'd like to help out, let us know. Love to hear from you, and I can't wait to see you. So remember, the weekend after Mother's Day, we don't do the Mother's Day weekend thing anymore. The weekend after Mother's Day. It's a great time. The weather's going to be amazing. It looks like we might actually get a break. We'll see if that actually holds out. So, after that, we've got the full moon for Tribe of Sobo, going on. And, oh, wait, there we go. Ooh, fancy. So we've got full moon coming up, on the 25th. It's the flower moon, and we're going to be focused on the blossoming of our plans and working forward on being more of what we want to be and who we want to be. So come on out and enjoy that with us. And then we're going to take that off. So also that same weekend, there's the birthday camp out. It's my birthday on the 28th. So it's a free camping weekend. If you want to come out and enjoy, meet folks, hang out. It's just an opportunity to come out and check out the land if you want to. And there'll be a full moon ritual during it. It's just kind of chilling. There might be some folks fire performing, spinning. Yeah. Oh, that reminds me, a whip. So yeah, it'll be fun, relaxing, casual. There's going to be like a dinner thing on Saturday night, kind of a pitch in, with roasted meats and people volunteering to bring other things, and we'll see what we put together, the meal. So, yes, that weekend, come on out. There's a pitch in type thing on the 25th, the night of, after the full moon. We should have had enough rain to be able to still have a fire and not worry about it. And so it should be a really good time. Come on out and relax and enjoy with us for my birthday. So long term after that, we're looking at the Feast of the Horn God, June 28th to the 30th. That is an event devoted to the divine masculine. Currently, we have some performers lined up. We have Adam Riviere, who will be performing. Amazing performer. He's been at our last few events, and it's just been, it's a wonderful tradition to have. Dancing Ravens will be at Feast of the Horn God. She's an amazing performer. Wasika is just fantastic. And Pieces of Pep has confirmed that she'll be able to come and perform. And we're making sure of who can. That's just the start. Now we're going to start working on other stuff. We're looking for presenters. We're looking for folks to help out with the gate, with fire tending. Folks that want to come and drum. Let me explain. For Faewood Grove events, if you are a person who does a lot of drumming, you get in free. You can bring a friend too. If you are a performer, you get in a little free, and you can bring a friend too for free. And are you seeing a trend here? If you present, you get in for free, and you can bring a friend in for free. So this is a way to be able to enjoy, come out, have fun, relax in the woods, get to hear our birds. It's really magical listening to these. I am blessed to be able to sit here, and while I work, I sit and I listen to the birds chirp and whistle at me, and it's just relaxing and wonderful. So, but come on out and you can do that too. So, I'm going to kind of stop that ramble. And next we're going to talk about a tour. Oh wait, I did not do. There we go. There we do. I forgot to do the URL scroll. There we go. I'm working on getting fancier and making it more like how it's supposed to be, live streaming and all that. I'm working on it. Slowly but surely, it's getting better. Excuse me. So, this picture, I showed this earlier. We're coming back to it. So this picture is the first part of the video that you're about to see. It starts out in the field. The water shrine that I talk about is over here. It took a lot of spoons for the entire walk, believe me, especially since I had to do it more than once, or at least part of it more than once. But we come up and we're going to go, here is where Persephone and Hades are. Then we come over to Demeter, and then we go over and we visit Gaia. We go to the Fae. We go back to the Horn God. We take the new path I made up to Pan Shrine. We go to visit Athena. We go to Dionysus, and then the video changes. But this is the original path. So it's just nice to have this as part of the mapping to see where it is that I'm going to be going. And then the rest ends up coming down here and over around and all that. But I didn't have the phone tracking me when I did that. So we're still working on maps. And that's really what I'm showing here is we're really trying to work on our maps. So we're going to go ahead and click off that banner because, yeah, well, whatever. And then, yeah. So with no more ado, we're going to move to this. Faewood Grove, May 5th, weekend update. This is the newest tour. We're going to do a quick tour of the shrines. Oh, yay, the mallows are starting to bloom. We've got lots of flowers going on. It's kind of wonderful and crazy. So here's what's going on. I'm going to give a quick, it's not that quick, tour of the shrines. I'm also tracking this on Onyx so that we can kind of have a map of it. To start with, the first shrine is actually over by the pond. It's the water shrine placed there by Chris. It needs some work and clearing off, but it's over there. So we'll show it off in another video. So what we have next, there we go. The next shrine we come to, or first shrine we come to, this is kind of our first little avenue of it. There's lots of flowers in bloom, lots of raspberries, blackberries rather, lots of flowers. And the critters are maybe not excited we're out here. So the first shrine we've got here is Persephone, and Hades is behind her, so they have a joint shrine. There's all kinds of wildflowers planted in there. There's all kinds of raspberries. It's going to be crazy when you look at the amount of raspberries and flowers we've got going on. I'm really excited. Really excited. So the next shrine we move along to is Demeter and her butterfly trees, bushes. They're huge. But this is the Demeter shrine. This is all planted with wildflowers, and at some point we'll get some help out so we can get this a little more organized and set the way it should be. It needs work. So as we move along, this whole field I've planted with wildflowers, so I'm looking forward to see how those go. Wow, the blackberries are everywhere, and there's all kinds of other bushes and flowers. It's really nice. So I'm going to try and do this entire thing in one shot. We'll see if I'm able to. I don't know. I may not be able to. So we come down into the land of fuck around and find out. And first thing I'm going to say is do not cross that barrier. That area is now off limits, and we ask people to not go in there. They've closed off. They don't want folks. So over here, we have a place where you can leave offerings and leave tokens and stuff like that. Perfectly fine. But please do not cross the barrier. We also found that we've got a bunch of trillium and other wildflowers growing through here, especially through here. So please kind of be a little careful while you're stepping. The next shrine we come along to is Gaia. And I cleaned her out a little bit, and very amazingly growing in. She was the first shrine placed. As she has been the guiding force of my life, my entire life. So, but this is our Gaia shrine. We're still working on it. It's going to be kind of the center of the Gaia festival. Looking forward to that. That's going to be neat. So now we come through. Once again, do not cross the barrier on the left-hand side of the path. And this is the path back. Oh, the deer have been on it. Look at these footprints. And that's not a good one. But yeah. This is the path to the Horn God.
And magically, deliciously, we are at the Horn God Shrine. Still don't really have a firm path up. I don't really think he wants one. But this is the Shrine of the Horn God. Looks like his left skull has been chomped away by some squirrels, so that needs replaced. And the storm has scattered his altar. But that happens. So for perspective, over there is the Green Mangrove, and then there is where Hearn's hedge is. So it's a wonderful place to talk to our Lord. We've been making food offerings out of the open spaces that we've cleared and we're starting to develop. And we're putting in deer food and growing that to help supplement. So help our deer grow nice and strong and have a safe place to eat. So now also I've made a new surprise, and there is a path now that goes from the Horn God up to my Lord Pan. It needs more work. But it works quite well. I've been hard at work taking care of the shrines, taking care of the spaces. And as you look at the ground, you'll see a green hue. And that is clover and grass seed that has actually taken root and will cover this space within a few weeks. I'm very excited. Very excited indeed. I'm also excited because growing at the back of the Pan Shrine right there at his altar are three pawpaws. Or two, yeah, there's actually three pawpaws back there. And those are very exciting because, honestly, I love pawpaws. They are dang tasty. And I am very grateful for the gift by my Lord. So, this is the Pan Shrine. And this is where I find peace. It's quite amazing. This is where I talk to him. Eo Pan. Eo Pan Pan. So, see all the little bitty baby greenies? Let's see if we can get down there and see those better. Yes, we can. It's very exciting. Very, very exciting. So, next, is Her Lady Athena's space. And she has her own shrine. It needs a little bit of care. I haven't gotten to the leaves in it yet, but in due time. We were able to get the owl box up, and that was of great importance to me for that. And I hear about it all frequently at night. So hopefully, when I get a chance to check and look, that'll actually be occupied. So we'll see. We'll see. All right. You can see part of the string. I got the lights for the main head done today. And it makes for a really nice promontory to our Lord Dionysus. He also has gotten grass and clover so that he can have a pretty carpet as well. Work needs done to clean, organize, but the love is there, and there's flowers coming. So I'm hoping that my filming is working, because if not, I'm fucked. But I'm trying to do 4K, so that may have been a huge mistake. So I want to say that no, it wasn't a mistake to do this in 4K 30, even though it's going to take a bit to move it off the phone and do any of the editing, etc., etc., etc. However, what the actual issue wasn't the 4K 30. It was the fact that I didn't clean my phone off before I recorded onto my phone. So, yeah. So this is where we did the deer food plot. And it actually gave me a break, and I'm a little more winded now, which is nice. So I can continue the tour. So as you notice, we've got lots of really pretty deer food growing in. It's all sprouting really nice. So this is basically a whole shrine to the Green Man. It's for camping. There's going to be some other shrines in it. We're going to figure out what all we're going to do in it. So we're still working it out. But the first thing I wanted to do was give it some ground cover and make the food offering to the deer. There's another spot I'll show you here in just a minute. We're going to come over here and down. See, I spread it everywhere. This stuff will grow with 3 to 4 hours of sunlight a day. So I'm excited. So this is, over there is where the shrine to the forgotten gods is. That is Hearn's Hedge. The brush pile replacement, so we have that environment going. It's developing its own life. There's lots of stuff growing into it. I'm really, really pleased with how that's going. And then here is the shrine to the ancestors. It needs blown out. It was attacked by wind, and so it gathered a bunch of leaves. So we're going to try something to try and keep that from happening from now on. But this is the ancestor shrine, and there's some stuff underneath all those leaves that needs taken care of. So as we come back up, eventually this path will lead down to at least one shrine, and I'm waiting to see who actually does the work for it. It's not my place. I think it's where Diana goes, but that's not my juju. So all I do is point people in the right direction and hope somebody does the work. Over here we have our other deer food plot, so you can see how that's growing in. This one's growing in really well. It gets a lot more sunlight than the Green Man Grove. And it's just really, really verdant. Really coming to life. All those little bitty deer munchies. I'm really exceedingly happy with how that's turning out. And now the next shrine we come to is Lady Hecate. And we're in the process of building her a cave or nest or whatever you want to call it. But she's got a carpet. There'll be lots of green grassy stuff and moss and other things growing in there. And we'll be able to lay offerings, and there'll be some flowers that grow in the shade and some other stuff. So we're working really hard to beautify and give tribute to our gods and goddesses. Next up, Hail Hecate. Our raspberries and blackberries are going absolutely nuts. This is wonderful. I'm going to be battling with the birds. Some of y'all might need to come help me. I don't think I can eat all these blackberries by myself. I mean, I'll try, but I don't think I probably should. And once again in Eris. Oh, I got the got lights and trim done. So that's all in place for that shelter. And it's all solar powered now. And then this is Eris's shrine. Hail Eris, hail Discordia. Lots of lights in place. The lights back here that run down into the main ad, the ones that are actually plug-in, are remote controlled so that we don't have to worry about that fussing anymore. And got some work done on the agora. The grass is growing in real nice in there. I got it rewatered. I've got a hose now. I'm set up to get water out to Eris almost. So that's really exciting. And then here is Hermes' shrine. It's been cleaned out and it's ready for some tribute, some decoration offerings, that kind of thing. If you're a Hermes supplicant. So the last shrine is Aphrodite, and I already taped it, having a suspicion that I lost my video, and I did. So here it is.
Well, I screwed that up, didn't I? Bear with me. There we go.
This is Aphrodite's shrine. And she is growing amazingly. It's been sown with clover and white clover and all kinds of wildflowers. And as you can see, there's all kinds of stuff coming up. So I can't wait to see how it all blooms out. This whole area is awash with white and gold and yellow and all kinds of colors. So thank you very much for the tour. At some point, the previous video killed out, so I'm going to go find out where it stopped and redo what I need to. Thank you very much for watching. May the love and the lady, may the love of the Lord and Lady be ever in your hearts. Merry meet and merry part and merry meet again. Praise be to Pan and hail Hecate. Have an amazing week. Peace. Hello and
Thank you for watching, everybody. Have an amazing week, and I'll see you next weekend. Peace.